Welcome. Welcome to your favorite Tennessee Titans weekly podcast. We are your favorite Tennessee Titans analysts, Jacques.
Oh,
Jacques.
oh,
We're here, folks.
yes, sir.
Hello to everybody out there, man. It's been 2 weeks since we've been here. Hey, ain't been no football, right?
Been
Ain't
quiet.
nothing to talk about, right?
Been real
We're
quiet.
not gonna be here talking about food and all that, man. This is
Right.
football, right?
Right.
So, as you all know, the Super Bowl is here. We got the New England Patriots versus the Los Angeles Rams. As you all know, man, it's showtime, man. You know, the game is tomorrow. We definitely gonna go over that. And then after that, man, we're going to talk a little Titans, of course.
Yes, sir.
And then we want to talk to our folks that's out there, man, as far as their comments, man. We definitely want to break that through as well, too, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir,
It's
man.
Good to be back, man. Good to be
Absolutely, dude. Good to be back, man. So, looking at the game, Jacques,
back. Okay.
them Patriots, them Rams, right?
Uh-oh.
Man.
Uh-oh.
Tom Brady's at it again, right?
Yep, he had it again.
He's been there, man.
Dude, he has experience.
He does.
Is this his
Yeah.
eighth or ninth?
Yeah, man.
Like,
Yep.
first of all, championship. This dude has been in the AFC championship 8 times, 9
Yeah,
times.
man.
That's a lot of times.
It is, dude.
Super Bowl appearances.
Yep.
On top of that, it seems
Yep.
like the Patriots are in the Super Bowl every other year.
It really does. Really
Like,
does.
but
Yep.
I know there was a time when they were hell. I take that back. It was because you had the Broncos and the Colts, and then Patriots, and so on and so on. So
That's right. That's right.
They have the formula.
They do.
They have it right. Tom
do.
Brady. I think, in my opinion, after they got that butt whipping by the Titans,
Yep.
is when they came on.
They did. They woke up.
And
They woke up.
And that little fluke game that they had against Miami, that was a fluke game.
It was a fluke.
You see
It
what
was
I'm
a
saying?
fluke. It was a fluke.
But I really think that butt whipping that we gave them,
Yep.
gave them a joke.
It did.
And it sucks. But even last week's game when they played the Chiefs,
Yes, sir.
okay, the how they really got that job done was the run game, dude.
Yes, sir. They did,
They
man.
ran the ball.
Sonny Michelle was running, man.
killing it, very
James
effectively.
White, all them dudes. Yeah.
killing it,
Killing.
And that's when I said before the Chiefs' defense got exposed.
They did.
Especially their run defense.
Yes,
got
sir.
exposed,
Yes, sir.
exposed. Now, Tom Brady, in that game, he looked like Tom Brady, but he threw a couple of picks.
Yeah.
Because he did.
He did.
He did. He threw a couple
did.
of picks, and it was like, okay, this is not the Tom Brady of old.
Yep. That's right.
But at the same time, you have to rely on your other resources to win you the game.
Absolutely.
And it was the run game.
Absolutely.
Out of all things, the damn run game got the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
That's correct.
Even with the when they played the Saints, we got now. This is something we do have to talk about, the call.
Absolutely, dude.
That's according to the no call.
The worst no call in NFL history.
Dog.
In the history of the league, man.
We played DB.
Absolutely,
And
dude.
we know for a fact when you hit your receiver
Yep.
before
Yep.
you get to the ball, that's a pass
That's
interference. That's
he
PI.
himself. He admitted it himself.
Yeah.
Who does that, right?
Right.
You know, he just had a thought like, well, yeah. He did it like the very next day. He admitted, yeah, it was pass interference, bad call by the
Right.
ref,
Right.
and that caused the Saints 2 years in a row to not make the Super Bowl, right?
2 years.
2 years in a row because of fluke plays,
because
right?
of fluke plays, and that's frustrating.
Yep.
As a fan,
It
it's
is.
frustrating as a player.
I mean, look what New Orleans is going through right now, right?
Dude.
You got the fluke play that happened. Anthony Davis don't want to come back. He's made that clearly clear. I don't want to. So New Orleans is going through a major shift right now, man.
And then we don't
Seriously.
know if Drew Brees.
Right.
Drew Brees, I mean, he's saying right now he's quiet. But how do you know, hey, I still have it in me.
Yep.
I want to come back? Because when they played the Rams last week, it wasn't a dominant performance,
It
dude.
wasn't, dude.
It wasn't a dominant performance, and that equates to they've been figured out. You see what I'm saying? The Saints of the old, when
Yep.
Breeze putting up 50, 40 points, you already know, okay, Breeze going to slang that thing. Slang
Yes,
it,
sir.
slang it,
Yes,
slang it.
sir.
But the problem is they got figured out. Now, the thing about the Rams, people will look at Jared Goff, and I wouldn't even say he's a top-notch, top-tier quarterback.
Right.
He's a system guy.
He
okay?
is.
Now, one thing that concerned me too, Gurley, man, Gurley's hurt again.
He is.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
When you play the Patriots, they play complimentary football, dude.
Better than any team in the history of the
Dude.
league. Despite cheating, it has been some cheating going on. It really has been. But, yeah.
They play complimentary. So they know how to shut you down when you run some type of particular offense. And if you look at the Rams, they run that particular offense.
That's right. That's
you
right.
know it's a lot of play actions. You know they're going to run the ball.
Yep.
Now, name me a receiver on the Rams right now that you can throw to and be like, okay, I'm confident.
I think Robert Woods is okay. Robert Woods is pretty decent.
But
you
when
know
you playing the Patriots, they take it away.
They do take it away. And you got the All-Pro Stephon Gilmore out there as well, too. So, so definitely will be a challenge for the Rams.
And that's the thing with golf is that one stop and read. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
Okay? Well, your first option, your first read is gone. Second read. Now, this is when you're going to have your front game step up.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? But for some reason, the Patriots know how to make it click when they get in the damn playoffs.
They sure do, man. They do.
I never could understand.
Never could.
Never could.
So if you ask as far as a prediction for the game, right? The Rams look like they would be the team to pick based on the talent that they do have. But it's hard to put your money against Bill Belichick and Tom Brady at the end of the day. If you ask me, put your money there, bro. I'm going Tom Brady, Bill Belichick. You go with what works, right? Now, the challenge the Rams will present for the Patriots, like the Titans did with Jarrell Casey, is to pressure up the middle. You could have Lawrence Taylor, Reggie White on the other side. They still couldn't get to Tom Brady because he throws the ball so fast. But you got that boy Aaron Donald, who's arguably the best player in football, and you got Ndamukong Suh, who I feel, if the Rams do win and he balls out, if he gets like 2 sacks, he'll be going to the Hall of Fame at some point.
I agree.
But I think in the middle, the Rams can pressure Tom Brady down the middle and cause him to have some issues like the Titans did. But the problem is, look, when you look at the Patriots, man, they got all the experience. You got Tom Brady. Going to the Super Bowl for him is like me going to the grocery store, man. It literally is like that. But to buy a bar of soap, toothpaste, nothing. To Tom Brady, right? I think that's the difference. Experience. Tom Brady can light them up. And the Rams talk a little bit, so you got to be careful. But I really think when you look at Tom Brady, when you look at Sony Michel, you look at Rob Gronkowski, hey, man, that's what it is, man.
Right.
Definitely.
And you're right, because of the construct of when you are going against the Patriots, it's a certain style of football. See, Patriots are a finesse team.
Yes, sir.
And when you're physical with them, it throws them off their game.
It does.
When you come out hot, it throws them out their game. See, Atlanta had the formula. They were physical with the Patriots. They got point of attack. The DBs were on their neck. But the problem is, when you're on the Patriots' neck, you got to stay on their neck.
You got to stay on their neck, exactly.
Because if you don't stay on their neck, they will figure you out in that second half. And we just because we're Titans fans, we're not being biased. But it's the truth. It's because when we played them Patriots, if you notice, the first couple of plays of the game that Vaccaro hit. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Getting pressure on time. Once you got pressure on time, the offense got it going. Because the Patriots like, okay, this is the Titans. But some of that can equate to former Patriots players being on the Titans team.
That's right. Absolutely.
They'll tell you, hey, play them physical.
Yeah.
They don't like it.
That's right. They don't.
Like you said with the Rams, the key for them is Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh on defense.
Yep.
Like you said. Now, the thing about the secondary, which is pretty hilarious, is you got Talib on one side who played for the Patriots.
Right. That's right.
You got Peters on the other side.
Yeah.
Now, what the Patriots do, they spread you out.
Yeah.
They get you in space. They know how to throw in space. Tom knows how to throw in space.
Absolutely.
So when you're throwing in space like that, you're playing a lot of zone coverage.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So it's important for that line to get to him. Now, Aaron Donald, if he has a ball-out game, they got a chance. You see what
They
I'm
really
saying?
do.
They
really do. Aaron Donald's got to act a fool.
He got to act a fool. And the way that Bill Belichick, man, has to be one of the best coaches, if not the best coach in football history.
Absolutely.
Dude, because he knows how to scheme. Like, you don't think he is scheming
right now.
The damn day, or the day of the Super Bowl, even the Super Bowl day.
Right.
He's gonna be okay. We need to move it. We need to move him here, move him here. Then we need to do this. We need to do that. So it's just how it is. It is hard to go against the Patriots because it's like an every other year thing.
It is
every other year.
Yep.
They lose. This year they'll win. Lose, win until Tom Brady, and I'm calling it now.
Okay.
When Tom Brady's gone, when Bill Belichick is gone, the Patriots are gonna be trash.
Yes, sir.
And I'm saying that they're gonna be trash because you take away that Michael Jordan and that duo of Phil Jackson and Michael.
Yes, sir.
It's a wrap.
Yes, sir.
It's a wrap. Then you look at the history of the Bulls. When they left,
trash.
Boom. Same thing, and they know that. it's to the point where. My prediction for the game, man, I'm going to say the Patriots. The Patriots don't win the game.
What would you say would be the score?
Score, I'll say 30-28.
30-28. 27-21 for me.
Okay. It's going to be a close game.
I think so too.
It's gonna be a real close game.
Yep.
And I don't think the Rams are gonna come in there and be no pushovers.
No, not at all, man.
But one thing I would like to see them do is if Gurley ain't going that run game, it's gonna be a long
Yeah,
day.
it can be, man. But you look at the Rams from an inexperience. I mean, Sean McVay is like 24 years old at coach. Of course, he's 33, but he's a really young dude. Okay, and you look at their team. Jared Goff is young enough to be Tom Brady's son. Okay, literally. So I think the Rams, they made that push last year. Now they're this year, and next year the Rams are going to be a problem. Plus, they added players this year like Dante Fowler, Keith Talib, Marcus Peters, and Ndamukong Suh. Players all over the field. They let go of some players and brought back better players. So the Rams are going to be a dynasty, in my opinion. I think they have the formula.
So you asked me that the other day.
Yes, sir.
And I disagreed with it. I was like, okay, the Rams are not going to. But I had to go back and do a little research and look.
Okay.
I think they can be a dynasty, but the problem is with this construct of this NFL today.
Yes, sir.
Is that the cap, you got the free agency cap.
Yep.
Of course, you're going to bring rotating players in.
Right.
But to create a dynasty like the Patriots, I can see them being a playoff team every time. I can't see them doing that.
Gotcha. Right.
Maybe Super Bowl, but at the same time, like you said, Sean McVay is 32? Dude, he's like 2 or 3 years older than me.
Right. Yes, sir.
Now, come on, man.
They're a young dude. He's a young dude. Young dude.
So that's the thing is, I think, of course, the Rams can be good for a long time.
Absolutely.
But let me ask you this. Do you think, what team is close to creating that Patriots dynasty, if you want to say?
Well,
if it can be recreated.
Man, I mean, I want to say the Rams, but the Rams, Akeem Talib's not young and Ndamukong Suh's not young. So, they do have a core of young players. At the moment, I'm not sure. If any team, to be honest, I'd say the Colts. I'd say the Indianapolis Colts.
You said the Colts.
Yeah, because and they're going to add a few more players. They're still a very young ball team. They were very successful this year. So, once they add more players, you still got Andrew Luck in his prime. I mean, maybe down the road. So that's who I would think.
So you're thinking Colts can win 5, 4, 6 Super Bowls?
Man, to be honest, I don't think it's any team that can, to be honest with you, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Recreating that dynasty that we've seen amongst our lifetime, because our
Right.
kids ain't gonna never see nothing like that
Right.
anymore.
Right.
That Patriots dynasty, the Bulls, dynasties like that is over.
Right.
And I would say the closest team, you could say the Rams. You could.
Mhm.
You could.
Yeah.
And you remember I said this a couple of videos back, man. I said the Colts are a problem.
Yeah.
The Colts. Now you got to equate injuries. That's another thing too.
Mhm. Right.
The Patriots, Tom Brady, he's been injured what?
Once.
Time?
One time.
That's crazy.
Well, he gets the ball out quickly, and that's the way to be successful.
Exactly.
Throwing the ball, and his linemen have always protected him pretty well, so the Patriots are always going to be in the mix for the most part.
Exactly.
Yeah,
now
man.
I'm gonna say can't nobody recreate it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that if we're gonna look at dynasty, I don't think nobody can recreate what the Patriots have done over the years.
Yeah.
You'll get close. You'll get those 2 to 3 year spurts.
Yep.
And then, of course, players will get older.
Yep.
And how the NFL is running now. NFL is like a time clock, man.
Right.
Once you get drafted, you're in the time clock.
Yep,
You 2
that's
years,
right.
3 years in, and you're
That's
not
right.
producing, you're gone.
That's right.
Quarterback, you're gone. You're gone. It's just a revolving door.
Yeah, it is.
And
It is.
until a team can figure it out, I just don't think so, man.
Yeah,
I just don't think so. Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about the coordinator?
What,
Titans.
the Titans?
Arthur Smith.
Okay. So for those that are not aware, the Tennessee Titans have hired Arthur Smith as the offensive coordinator for the Titans, the former tight end coach who's been there for 8 years. He's been there for a few coaching regimes. He's still there. In my opinion, I think it's a great hire, man. I think when you look at it, of course, you could bring somebody else in who's a high-profile guy, but then if he does well, he'll be gone next year, right? So in order for things to work, you need consistency. Mm-hmm. He has made, you look at Delaney Walker, who was a halfback / special teams blocker and a blocking tight end with the 49ers. Came to Tennessee, now he's like Hall of Fame out there. Then you have Luke Stocker. You got Ferkser, right? John Lou Smith, right? Pruitt, right? Even us, if we play tight end.
Right.
So it works, right? He knows what he's doing. So the key for him is to understand under fire, can he make the right call? I do think he's a coach that's going to put us in the best position based on the fact that we have a running team. Right. We can't have an offensive coordinator that's going to come in and run a run and shoot offense or West Coast offense. We have Derrick Henry. We have the offensive line. We have Mariota, who's not the pinpoint passer. So that's our strength. And I think that's what type of offense he's going to run. So I'm okay with the hire. It probably wasn't an expensive hire, right? So, man, come on through, man. We paid an extra $50,000 or whatever. Come through, man.
Right.
So what about for you?
I'm like what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm all about play your game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Play your game. Like you said, we got the run game.
Yep.
Mariota does that eliminates him from throwing 25, 30 passes a game.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because 30 touchdowns a year or whatever. That's what the fans want. Fans want this prolific offense that look like the Rams, the Saints, these high-power offenses that we don't have.
Yes,
we still
sir.
have that traditional run the ball. We're going to run the ball, we're going to pass it. Run the ball, pass it. If it works, don't. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I mean, you see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And my thing is, I'm fine with the hire because it brings continuity. Okay. Now they could have hired Pat O'Hara, but they could have did what they did.
That's right.
I'm like, okay, cool. But he's been with the organization for 8 years, dude. 8 years, and that tells you something. He's been to what 3 or 4 coaching staffs that said, "Hey, we like him.
We like dude. That's right.
Keep him.
That's right.
We like him.
That's right.
And I trust Vrabel's character. Like Vrabel, to me, understands coaching. This is why I keep telling everybody. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. I think the Titans will get them a Super Bowl in the next couple of years because of what he's going to do. Okay, you think about it. We were hurt. This is the most for the past 3 years since John Robinson's been here. This is the most injuries we have sustained.
That's right.
This year, okay. You got Delaney coming back, okay. You got Jonnu coming back. You still got Ferguson. You still got Pruitt, okay. That's 3 or 4 weapons right there.
Yep.
You got Corey Davis, who has finally come on.
Yep.
Which 800 yards, that's good. That's a ginormous leap from year 1 to year 2.
Yes, sir.
It's perfect. We finally got a run game that Henry we know can run, and if that Joker. If they run him and he runs 100 yards a game, you know how much yards he can get for the end of the year?
Man, absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Then you still got Mariota. Now, the thing about Mariota is what they're doing, my friend, is they're putting as much pieces and as much things, and they're bringing you the house so you can be successful.
Yes, sir.
It's on you, bro, to stay healthy. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
In the draft, we don't know. We might go out and get a wide receiver or even in free agency. But the thing is, you're going to have your flew of weapons.
Yep.
That you didn't have last year. Now imagine Delaney Walker on the field, Jonnu, Corey Davis, Derrick Henry, Mariota.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? You still got that dual threat in Mariota who can run.
That's right.
And throw.
Yep.
That's scary, Hawk.
It is.
Because then you got somebody that's blocking that makes the offensive line better as well.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Offensive line is blocking better because Delaney's a good blocker.
Yep.
And I think that's why our offensive line struggled as well.
Yes, sir.
Too, because
right.
of the tight ends. You see what I'm saying? When you run them 2 tight end sets, you don't have a tight end that can block.
That's right.
What the hell?
That's right.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So
That's right.
I'm fine with the hire. Like you said, let's see how he does under pressure. Because man, LaFleur, under pressure, he did what he had to do to work with.
Yep.
He had limited
That's
stuff
right.
to work
That's
with.
right.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
right. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
But at the same time, I think it was a good hire.
Okay.
I know it was a good hire. It's going. I just hate that we keep going through these offensive coordinators with Mariota, and it's kind of not fair to put
That's right.
that on his shoulders and be like, hey, you've been through 5 coordinators, and we're gonna bring in another coordinator so you can run a whole new system, and it's just not fair to him, man.
Gotcha, man.
And unless Arthur has the same playbook from last year where they can go off of, then they're cool. But until then, what you got?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So
it's just,
so I'm good. I'm good with the hire. I think it's a good. I think it's a good hire. I really do, man.
I'm good with it.
So this is the part of the show where, man, we're wanting to, answer any questions or comments that we see here. At least 2. I saw one from DeAndre Ray, man. Hey, bro, we appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying, showing support for the show as well.
Absolutely.
He also said that the Chiefs will be a problem. So for anyone else that want to throw questions, go ahead. I agree. Now, the Chiefs are going to have to get a running back.
Yes.
Because in my opinion, if they had Kareem Hunt, they'd be in the Super Bowl.
They would have been.
Matter of fact, they would
would've
win
won
the Super Bowl. They would have won the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So I think that was a major difference for us, the Chiefs, because a good running game will make Patrick Mahomes even be more of a beast.
Dude.
So I think the Chiefs will be a problem, especially don't let them get like Le'Veon Bell, man, or somebody like that. They have the money for him. So we have to be careful.
Or
Mahomes,
Bryant.
exactly, right. Because Mahomes is still playing on a rookie contract. You look at Tyreek Hill is still on a rookie contract. So from a money standpoint, I mean, hey, it's there, right? So yeah, man.
Right.
So,
I agree. I agree with the Chiefs. I didn't even think about the Chiefs. You right,
man.
The Chiefs,
Oh yeah, Chiefs. Oh yeah, dude.
If
Their defense, but
offensively, if Kareem Hunt,
man.
It would have been. Now let me ask you guys this: how do you feel about the Patriots and the Rams Super Bowl versus if you would have seen a Chiefs
Absolutely.
Super Bowl.
Yes, sir, dude.
How do you feel versus looking
Right.
at that versus looking at this?
Because see, Jacques, it's really the coverage has been dead about this Super Bowl.
Yes.
I've heard more about the NBA with trades. I've even heard more about hockey.
I've heard about
soccer.
the Alliance League. Bro.
Exactly.
The new football league that's coming
Right.
out.
Then the Super Bowl, man. I think either people are just tired of the Patriots or they know that the Rams shouldn't really be in it because of the Saints.
Right.
Or people would have loved seeing the Chiefs and the Rams, Saints and the Chiefs, you know, just because of the offensive firepower, right?
Right.
But it's been dead coverage on this Super
Right.
Bowl, man.
Right.
This has been about the boringest coverage I've ever seen,
Dude,
man.
I forgot it was the Super.
Yeah.
But that's how because
Yeah.
it's the same old thing. Now,
Right.
imagine if the Rams and the Chiefs, man, that would
Yeah,
have
man.
been a
Yeah, that'd have been
live
unbelievable,
Super
man.
Bowl,
Unbelievable,
man.
dude.
I would,
Even if New Orleans would have made it, because they would
Yeah.
have brought their fans to Atlanta, and Atlanta would have been fired up.
it would have been rocking.
Yeah,
dude.
man.
It
Yeah,
would have
man.
been rocking,
Yes,
man.
sir.
And that's the thing. It's like, well, we already know. You already know.
Yep.
But hold on. Yeah, I agree.
Classic Rock Society. We agree, man.
I agree.
We agree. We agree, dude. We agree.
We
We
with
agree.
you. We with you.
Yeah, man.
But with the Super Bowl, man, we already know. Like he said, I seen it. He said the Patriots, you can't go against them twice and say, hey, we're gonna lose
Right,
twice because
right.
you're gonna get another Super Bowl.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
And we already know they're gonna sing, song, and dance. And I seen Tom Brady get excited. I'm like, dude, you've been here before. Why are you so excited?
Well, you saw what Nikhil Roby Coleman said, right?
He did. He called him
the
old.
corner, right? He
Yeah.
called him, oh, that man's old. He don't throw like you. Don't piss Tom Brady off.
Piss him off, dude.
Don't get Giselle Bundchen on Twitter talking trash about you and then go home and piss Tom Brady off.
Don't do it.
You don't
Don't
think
do
he's
it.
looking for 23 on the field?
Yes.
You don't think Julian Edelman, who's one of the best playoff wide receivers in the history of the NFL, is going to be doing this? You don't think Rob Gronkowski's going to be doing this down the field? They don't piss Tom Brady off, Rams. Don't piss him off.
Hell, Julian Edelman go to the Hall of Fame just for him.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely, man.
Man.
Yep.
And see,
So,
and he talking about the Oilers.
yep.
I remember the Oilers, man. With
Yeah,
Earl
same for me,
Campbell.
too.
Oh, that, man,
Yeah,
dude.
absolutely. Yeah, man.
With Warren Moon, you right. You right.
Well, Classic Rock Society, we hope the Titans can get to that point. We don't have the talent. We don't have Ernest Givens. We don't have Haywood Jeffries. We don't have Drew Hill.
We don't.
You know, we don't have those type of players. And you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we have to adjust and adapt to what we have. And of course, we don't have Warren Moon, of course. So yeah, definitely, man. So cool, man. Well, we think the Patriots are gonna win. You know, it is what it is, man. And you know, good luck to those teams. And after the game is over with, it's all Titans, baby. Let's go. Tighten up.
Hey, the draft will be here, dude.
In Nashville, in our
Draft will
city.
be here, man.
And we plan to be
We're
there.
gonna be there.